Was it what you thought you'd need? 'Cause I fell into a stormy night, but you want to be a stolen starry night alone.
Hey guys, Arleesha here. Welcome to another video. 3 more Inktober pieces to share with you. We are nearing the end of the month, and of course it was right around this time, when we've only got about a week or so left in October, that I've actually started to fall behind for the first time in my Inktober plan. As you guys know, I haven't been making illustrations on the weekends. I've just been doing 5 illustrations each week, but some things have come up this week that have actually caused me to start to fall behind, which is kind of a bummer. Before I talk about those reasons, I do want to talk a little bit about this piece as well as a couple of reminders. So for this piece, I transferred my lines in watercolor again, so I used a really light wash of this Carbon Black by Daniel Smith, which is actually watercolor, and we'll be using some ink in the next couple of pieces. And I've really been enjoying transferring my lines this way, and I'm grateful for Inktober in that respect because I'm probably going to continue doing this for a lot of pieces. I just really like the look of having the lines in watercolor on the paper just nice and clean without a sketch or anything like that. So it's fun to vary it up and do it both ways, but this has been a fun learning experience. It's definitely a new thing that I have discovered that I really enjoy doing, which is always fun. Another reminder is that I am planning to make zines for my Inktober pieces at the end of the month, and I'm really excited. So you guys will have the opportunity to purchase all of these Inktober pieces in booklet form, and all of the proceeds from those sales will be going towards Free, which is a local organization here in Pennsylvania that helps to raise awareness and do what they can to fight human trafficking in the Pennsylvania Berks County area. And I actually was looking at their website and discovered that they're looking to start their very first shelter. So they're looking to actually purchase a building and open a place up in Reading, which is a city not too far from where I live, and have that actually be sort of a haven for those who are coming out of the world of human trafficking, specifically within the realm of sex trafficking is what they focus on. So that's really exciting, super awesome, exciting opportunities, and I just I'm looking forward to the zines, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to support this organization. So thank you so much to all of you who have expressed interest in supporting that project when the zines are available, which of course will be as soon as possible once Inktober is done. I'll get all the files scanned in, sent away to the printer, and as soon as those are available, of course, I'll let you guys know. I'm super pumped, and we'll be doing prints as well. So talking a bit about how this week has gotten a little bit crazy for me. I actually, as you may notice, only have 1 video going up this week, and that of course links directly into the fact that I've gotten a couple of days behind, and it was a few things going on, primarily that my son, who is 3 years old, got very sick this week. He I mentioned it on Instagram, and thank you so much to all of you who have been so supportive and sending me messages and asking how he's doing. He just caught a virus that's going around, and lots of people are getting it, but my poor boy, he's so young, he doesn't really know how to communicate when he's not feeling well or how to tell us what's hurting him. So we were running around to a couple different doctor's offices, and he basically was just trying to sleep through the whole endeavor, and he was really not feeling well, and he was just getting sick, and fortunately he's, on his medication now, and he's been getting lots of rest and lots of snuggles and lots of, comforting from his family, which has been great, and he's slowly recovering, but it did mean that I took some time off from work and art things to just spend time with my boy and with my daughter as well, because, when somebody's sick, the other kid can feel like they're not getting as much attention, so just spending lots of time with my kids and doing whatever I can to make my son comfortable. So thank you to you guys, because your support here, whether it's watching a video or buying something from my shop or liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff, it just makes it possible for me to be able to do what I'm doing and not have to worry about calling off from a job or missing work or something like that, I can just, pause and then pick up when I'm ready. And it just makes it so much easier to give my family the time and attention and the love that they deserve, and that sometimes, especially in the realm of being sick, that they need. So thank you to you guys for supporting me and allowing me to make that possible. Oh boy, in the second piece, you will have seen that I'm trying my masking fluid again. No, I did not get a new brand of masking fluid, but you guys recommended so many, and I'm slowly building a cart of a couple things to try, and I wanted to give this one a try because it usually worked so well for me, this old one that I've had that failed me last time, and I wanted to know if it was user error or if that masking fluid was just getting old and wasn't working anymore. And the primary thing that I did different this time was, usually when I'm working on pieces, I use my heat tool to dry layers in between because I don't like to wait for paint to dry. But I had the feeling that using a heat tool, especially so much heat on the masking fluid, was just causing it to melt and kind of soak into the paper. And I think that's exactly what happened, because when I didn't use my heat tool and I allowed the paint to just dry on its own, that masking fluid came right off. Now, it could also have had to do with the type of paper I was using. I did switch up the paper, but at first I was using a 100% cotton paper, and this time the last piece you saw was actually just Canson XL watercolor paper, which is a cellulose paper with no cotton in it. So you'd think if one was going to stand up to the masking fluid, it would have been that cotton paper. But anyway, I'm going to keep experimenting and try to use it on that specific cotton paper that gave me so much trouble last time, and seeing if it's the masking fluid or if it was just user error, and I did in fact kind of wreck things by using the heat tool. I think that's what it was, to be honest. But I definitely am running low on that particular masking fluid, so pretty soon I'm going to be trying something new out and, of course, incorporating your suggestions, so thank you guys. In the second piece, I used a lot of watercolor for the hand and that background around the circle, and then went in with some Sumi ink, which I didn't own before. I actually just picked it up, and I'm hoping to use that a bit more as Inktober is coming to a close, and I used that for some of the line work around the branches and the little bits kind of floating. This last piece that you're seeing here is completely in ink. I actually kind of forgot that I had this India ink in sepia, and I really wanted to get that back out and give it a try. It was kind of gummy when I first got it out, and I think that just has to do with when I was using it before, I may have been using the ink right out of the bottle and not closing my lid after when I was dipping, in between dips with my dip pen, so it may have dried out a bit, and the ink is just a few years old, so some of that moisture may have evaporated. I just added some water to it and gave it a good shake, and the consistency was much, much, much easier to use with just a little bit of water added in. I really wanted to get some finer lines this time, which is why I ended up getting my dip pen out and using that for the line work. I definitely do feel like I have some learning to do in regards to using a dip pen and nib like this. I struggle a bit with the angle at which to hold the pen in order to get the kind of lines that I want, but this piece was a fun experiment, and I enjoyed still getting a variety of line widths while keeping things a bit more delicate and a bit tighter overall. It was really fun. I'm really hoping to be able to catch up on Inktober before the month is over, so that I'll have still the same number of illustrations I was planning to have when the month ends. I'd really like to have all the zine stuff submitted and being prepared, as soon as possible so that I can get those zines to you guys ASAP. I haven't decided if I'll be doing pre-orders for the zine or not, or if I'll just wait to make that available, until the zines are actually here and in my possession. I was thinking about maybe doing a little something special for pre-orders, like if you pre-ordered the book, it might come with a sticker or something like that. That would be fun, like a sticker of one of the illustrations. So let me know if you guys would be interested in a sort of special pre-order thing where you would order the book before I have them here, and if you do pre-order, you could get maybe an extra sticker or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think, or I can just wait until they're here. I really like talking to you guys about this sort of thing. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you next time, which may be a week from now, maybe a little bit sooner. To be honest, I'm not really sure. It depends on how caught up I get on my Inktober stuff. But anyway, hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye guys.